I'm Kendra Cook, and I'll be your host for today. And our guest in studio, well, first of all, is Angela Ott. Thank you for coming, Angela. And she is one of the partners in the new Watha Bakery that is taking over the old Dove Creek Courthouse in Dove Creek, Colorado. And if we can switch to the other camera, we can introduce all the rest of the people that are in studio. So, can you tell us who you are?
I'm Kato. I'm also a partner for Watha Bakery.
I'm Juliet, and I'm Angela's mom, and I'm also a partner.
And I'm Valerie Sampson.
All right, so we are all partners in this venture that is very exciting. What we wanted to bring you in here for is to find out a little bit about how the excavation has been going in the renovation, because it's a historic building, is that correct?
Yes, it was built between 1911 and 1913 by the Stokes brothers, and it was originally a mercantile. And then it was bought by the Parley Butt, which is what that section of town is called. It's called the Butt Edition. So that was in the 20s. And we have a picture, actually, to show some historic pictures of it. And this is it. I don't know how well. That's not too bad. So these are in a field. It's been around for a long time. There's a sheep in front of it. There's nothing else around it in this picture. And you can see there's like an old cellar off to the side here. And that's what we're excavating right now.
And so that building has been pretty much as it is. A little bit of an addition has been on the second story. You had mentioned that.
Yeah, it used to be like an old, really kind of like an old porch in the back. And it got enclosed probably in the 2000s, it seems, because the wafer board's been stamped like 2005. We had to take it out, but.
Great. So those are in the historical, probably in the historical records as well here in town. The Historical Society.
Yeah. In fact, one of these pictures, this one right here says Dolores County Historical Society on the back of it.
Great.
So that was a neat one.
Well, so you had searched out other places, or did this just jump out and say, "Take me, I want to be the location"?
It jumped out.
It jumped out.
It waved. It said, "Over here."
Yeah. It called our names.
Awesome. And what are the plans after? We'll get back to the excavation part, but what are the long-term plans for what it's going to become?
Well, the plan is it's going to be the bakery building, and that's going to be in the main level. So on the lowest level, there's those mercantile doors, and that's going to be, later on, we'll remodel that. And then the main level still has all those hardwood floors in it, and that's going to be the bakery, and we're putting in the kitchen right now, too.
Awesome. So tell us, what were the first kind of fun things you found out about the house? Fun or exciting or costly or?
It was available.
That it was available.
Yeah, that was really fun and reasonably priced.
And it was on the historic registry.
And
so
it was on the historic registry.
To maintain the outside, is that part of the?
I guess just to maintain the integrity of the structure.
Right.
Which is in really good shape. I mean, the original builders built well.
Yeah.
You know, the core of the house is built really nice on a rock foundation.
And so behind to the south end is where, was it a cellar? Was it like a kind of a food cellar as far as?
It looks like it was about 20 feet wide by 40 feet deep. Most of that's crumbled in.
And it was just rocks and the dirt being bermed up around it. So you've been working on taking that out. And what have you found?
Oh my gosh.
Well, the first thing we found was, if we want to pick it up,
Bowser?
Show 'em.
Yeah, let's bring that in here.
It was in the back corner, and just a section of it was sticking out of the ground. And we kept like digging around it until finally we were able to pull this whole thing out, and we cleaned it up a little. So this is our mystery object, mystery number one. It's really heavy.
Probably don't throw it. I'm guessing.
Oh my
As
goodness.
painful as this looks.
Be careful of that mic. Okay. Nice. Okay. So, here it is.
Ta-da!
There.
Name this item.
Yeah, what is it?
I believe it's called Bowser, isn't it?
I have been calling it Bowser because see there's the brand right on it, on this nozzle.
Ah, so that is a hint.
Right, and then what we found out when we were cleaning it up, I'm getting dirt all over the place.
It's rust more than dirt.
Yeah. This is a plaque right here on this side, and it has a label that says a pint, a quart, and half a gallon. So the biggest question was,
What kind of pump?
We thought
What
it was
does
to a
it do?
distillery.
Yeah, we thought it
An
was
ancient still.
old distillery or something like that.
But no.
But any guesses
Well, I was thinking a pump.
for
It's
what?
pretty close.
Liquid. And if
Call
anybody,
in.
by the
Call
way,
anyone with any
Take a
ideas.
guess.
we do have the call-in number. It is 2283 677 2283. So for the whole within the half an hour show, if anybody would like to call in, that is the number to call on the desk if you have a question or if you'd like to guess the part.
Wow.
And
That
we'll
would
let you
be
know at the
fine.
end too.
So.
Yeah, we'll reveal it in the end. I have some
Researched.
papers.
Um,
no.
So
Oh.
and you've also found you brought in a nice little can here. This is a Coors can
Yep.
where there is no top opener or bottom. You end up having to use the old-fashioned opener.
Yep.
Turn key. Well, yes, the church key. Push it
Yeah.
in. There's that, and apparently they decided to open the bottom instead
Here's
of the
the-
top.
Yeah, this one,
Here's
they
the
opened
one.
the top.
That's the
and,
first beer.
They must have had this one
The
before
other
they
one's-
opened
Before
that
that one, so.
Yeah.
And then you have a can of canned goods that have perhaps gone bad, is what it looks
We
like.
got a
Well-
cowbell.
Yep.
This was in there.
Cowbell.
Found that today.
Well, you got to have more cowbell.
Mhm.
So.
More cowbell.
And this jar, this was about under that much dirt.
Yes.
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 And unfortunately, I used the excavator and I kind of clawed in and broke a few. But this one was in really great shape.
it still
So-
has stuff in it.
Yeah. And then we
It's
dug a
like a
little
green.
bit more around, and Angela.
What did
pulled
you say
out
was in it? Do you know what's in it?
I don't know what's
Oh.
in it.
It's
but
a
this one,
mystery green sludge.
Mystery green sludge.
Okay,
This
I
one
thought you said
still
Soylent
has
Green.
stuff.
Soylent Green.
What is it?
These people.
Maybe
Those look like
peaches?
peaches. Okay.
Can we tell?
Or
what it is?
apricots, maybe.
I can't
We're
tell.
thinking apricots.
But the fact that it's still, well, see, there's the hole,
Yep.
so it can't be an apricot, because that'd be a tiny, tiny seed.
Maybe it's an apple.
But there, see.
But yeah, this is like under the ground
And
and not broken.
preserved and
Yeah.
perfect for Christmas gift or.
Yes, exactly. We're wrapping ribbon. Here's this
Yeah.
mystery item number
Now
2.
I do not know what that is. It looks like some sort of a.
you pull it.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Watch,
you
you
can
can
see
even see it pull out.
And so, have
Check
you
it out.
discovered this online to find out what?
No.
We,
We
just found that. Actually.
found that about an
We're
hour
coming
ago.
here.
Oh, okay.
So,
We
It's
have to
very
dust
unique
off
item.
really quick to get here.
Okay,
Yeah.
we are getting word from the control room
the
that they,
control room is guessing.
yes, that they use it to put pills down cows' throats.
What?
Apparently,
That's
cows don't like
terrible.
little pieces of cheese or bread, and I can't remember what the name of it is. A Nurian bullet, is that what it's called?
Really?
Anyway, that is.
Oh my
You just take that and put it down the cow's throat.
Oh.
Okay,
Used it in
and
the
Dan
Peace
has
Corps.
used it in the Peace Corps
Okay.
for
It doesn't seem so
cattle.
peaceful.
Doesn't seem so peaceful.
Well,
Seems
it's
a
better
little
than
bit
getting your hand
rough.
stuck down the throat of a cow. And another,
True.
some sort of utensil.
Yeah, and this
Okay,
must
so
have
we now
gone
know
to
what
one.
this is.
Maybe. I don't
Well,
know.
that goes with the cowbell.
this is
Makes
like a-
sense.
This would slide out. If we really tried to. slide
And
it
again,
out.
the number is, we're not doing the 677-4119 tonight. Tonight we're doing
Oh.
the 677-2283. Again, 677-2283. So if you'd like to call in, that would be great. And this is another
Please do.
preservation jar of some
This
sort.
is a cool jar because it has a date. Someone wants to hear the cowbell?
And see
More
the-
cowbell.
Gotta have
See
more
it.
We've got a
cowbell.
request for more cowbell.
Here it is.
Well, that would go along with the cow
It's perfect.
neck. Would they have used it also on sheep because of
There you
the
go.
sheep in the picture before? Perhaps. I don't know. Could be a sheep
I
bell.
wonder.
Oh, well, yeah, in that picture,
Well, we've got-
there's a herd of sheep
Oh, you're
in
right.
the building picture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could
sheep
be. And so you
photo.
have more items of
This,
Does anybody know
1848.
1848.
what this is?
Oh, we found 20.
We thought it was PVC at first.
We have a
Well,
caller.
let's.
And these things. Does anybody know what
It's
those
pretty-
are? They're
Hello,
ceramic.
caller. You're on air. Welcome to Talk Tuesday. Do you have a question?
Yes, I'd like to make a guess.
Okay.
I think that's an antique gas pump.
Do we have a winner?
He has an echo. No.
It's not an antique gas
Can't
pump.
tell
Oh,
you.
it's an antique.
It is an antique gas pump.
You
Thank
are
you
correct.
very much. You are correct. Thank you for calling. Do you have anything else you'd like to share?
No, thank you.
All right, thank you very much for calling. We appreciate that. So you have this paperwork of what you found about the gas pump.
Yes.
So now we know.
Okay, let's see if I can. Here. This is a. Right there. Take no risks with gasoline. Bowser long distance gasoline storage. There you go. So that's what it is. This is it in the picture right here.
Mhm.
And there's the well under the ground. And there's the antique cars. And we even found another advertisement for it right here. There it is. And yeah, so it says, when at home, use a Bowser.
Well, somebody must have needed
Yeah, well,
fuel.
it's
Yeah.
dated.
And this says, this was a 1914 ad in Cycle and Automobile Trade Journal. And then the first one I showed was a 1902 advertisement in the Automobile. So,
Great.
by Bowser and Company.
That's pretty
Well,
neat.
thank you, caller, for calling in. I think we need to get ourselves a cowbell for the set for future. So what are these other items that you've got? PVC pipe of some sort
Well,
that you were...
No.
They thought it was PVC
We
at
thought that
first,
was.
and
Is
I
it
was like tapping it with a shovel. I was like, that does not sound like
Yeah.
PVC.
We were kind of like,
Carved bone is
Little
what
trash.
it might be? Is that...
I will let you touch it.
or ceramic?
It's porcelain, ceramic, and can you guess what they are?
No.
Any guesses?
Any guesses out there?
Any guesses from the back room?
2283.
They're all different
677
sizes,
2283.
and we found
Oh, well.
oh gosh,
Now you may...
probably 20 or more of them, and they're all different. This is a smaller one. This one's the thinnest.
If you put them in a row, could they be a pan pipe? No.
I know, right? That'd be cool.
It does have a sound.
We should
but
strap them
not
all together and make
perfect.
a pan pipe out of them.
So there's these that we found, and we do know what they are, but I want to know if anyone else knows.
Right.
Or has a guess.
So we are holding those
Uh-huh.
hostage to later in the program. Or a caller can call in and tell us what they are if they've guessed right.
Mhm.
And a Coke bottle of the old vintage
A
style.
very old. There you go.
That's-
Mark. Yeah, that's a really thick. Oh, it's perfect too. You guys found this today?
Just today.
Yeah, just today.
I was
the
like, I
gift-
haven't seen this one yet. Whoa.
It's the gift that keeps
I was
giving.
doing something else.
And have you found some rocks too?
I
Is that
found
what
this
you?
today too.
Oh, no,
That's
that's a-
glass. Yeah.
Piece of really, maybe from like a candy jar or something.
Yeah. See, it's a really pretty piece.
And so
Crank, maybe
kinda
to the old
ornate.
vehicle.
in the area to the south where you're doing all this work, that's going to become outdoor seating is what
Yes.
the
Yeah.
idea is?
We're terracing it down.
And building so you'll have the middle floor will be level with that area, well, with the back area. And then-
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everything south of there will be landscaped. In fact, it's kind of terraced right now because there's so much rock.
Mm-hmm.
So we're like
Welcome to
building
Dev Creek.
terrace. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
What
we're-
beautiful stones.
They're
Yeah.
huge, and we're wondering where they all came from.
There are a lot of rock quarries around that people have taken wonderful advantage of. You might even find some river rocks because people have utilized that and brought them up from the river and
Yeah.
utilized those in some of the older buildings.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, we haven't found any river rock.
No, not
No,
yet.
just
But
perfect
big
sandstones.
squares like this with this gnarly, looks like a fossilized layer.
Yeah, it's like bubbly. It's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you're living there right now on the third story.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
it's-
remodeled the third
Remodel.
floor,
Mm-hmm.
punched in some cubbies that are like sleeping quarters, put a full kitchen in, full
Mhm.
bath, and everything else is business.
So your work will
Yeah.
never be done. You'll
Exactly.
living on site.
Yes.
And do we have a projected opening time frame yet, or?
Well, since we had to
Soon
tear
as
out the floor
possible.
and dig this, we now have this archaeological site we were not sure we were going to be doing.
Okay.
So we were thinking in April, but I
Okay.
don't know.
Maybe May.
Maybe May.
Yeah, just because there's
We'll
we
put a
also
sign out.
yeah, there's a lot of work. So
Yes,
Good.
and so we're going to remove this major pump piece since we've
Got it,
figured
okay.
out
I know what it is.
what
Oh,
it
gosh.
is.
It's really
You
heavy.
guys got it?
Great.
It's
Thank you.
It's a massive.
So it's going to be not only just baked goods, but you're going to be doing sandwiches or pies, or what kind of things can we anticipate and start to salivate about?
All of the above.
Okay, because I know my people at the station have wondered where the goodies are, and I said you don't have the oven
Soon.
in yet, but
Soon, yeah.
We have all the equipment,
We do have all the
Good.
equipment.
and we're getting ready to lay tile. So, we're getting close to the point when you put something in and you're like, are we really ready?
Yes.
Right.
So we are actually closer than
Close.
I think even we realize.
Mm-hmm.
Great,
So-
great, and we'll be definitely watching the progress as you go through this.
Good.
I hope to
Yeah.
get some pictures because the outside was a little bit more than you thought. Is that what I
Yeah,
understand?
it did end up
Yeah.
a lot more.
It's great though.
Just not taking off the paint, but the wood was coming off, so you needed to.
Right. Yeah, the
some
south
new
face of the
south-
building we've completely stripped, which it looks really unique right now because you see all of the exposed 1x12s. So it's just like this 1x12 face, and you're like, wow, that's really cool. But we're just gonna reside that because it had been hit with sun so much that it's all kind of coming off.
Yeah.
And
And the
the-
main room is really big. I mean,
It
it'll
is.
seat, I think, 25 to 30 people in that area. And then with all the landscaping and terracing, and then that front porch, you know, that it has, we're going
The
to clean
face
that
east
all
porch.
up nice too. And,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
you can hang out there and have a donut.
Yeah, we have a crank.
So that was a.
Any guesses?
That's a crank.
This must be for the old car.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, maybe it would.
I
be
mean,
the,
it
with
looks
the
like a
pump.
buggy.
So will you'll be able to do takeout as well as eat in? And yes, tell us a little bit about any menu items that you've. Are you?
It's gonna be a surprise.
I believe-
can't tell you. The menu's gonna be.
Well, okay, tell us
I
about your
can tell you
na-
I was inspired
Yes.
by a very, very old cookbook, which I should have brought, but it was it's a 1920s edition of an 1890s cookbook, and it just says Baxter's Baker's Receipt Book on the front, and you can tell it's been used a lot. It's got grease stains on the pages.
Yeah.
It's a really neat book. So it's got cream puff recipes, honey cake, and Vienna bread. And the neat thing about the book is in sections of it, it'll say this was made at the centennial celebration of the founding of the United States. It's like, oh, wow. That's really cool. So some of it's really neat. And we're going to try to do some really neat traditional recipes.
So it's a really great tie-in between the historic building and the historic recipes that are
Yes.
going to be moving forward.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And is it correct that Region 9 was involved in helping you get some of the funding? 'Cause
Definitely.
Very correct.
They've
Yes.
been. Can you tell us a little bit how that process went?
Absolutely. I took a lot of time doing a business plan, and I put together a nice 20-plus page business plan, and I went and I had some counseling through the Small Business Development Center, and then I applied for a loan with Region 9, and so showed up as a business partner, and now we have this wonderful team, and it's all just kind of been coming together, and Region 9 helped give us our business loan, and then the Dolores State Bank helped us get the building. So we've
Yeah,
really been
great.
doing well with a nice business plan, and now
Everyone's
really
been.
supportive people
Yeah.
everywhere.
Everyone's been extremely
Yeah.
helpful.
We're looking forward to it being
Yeah.
a good addition to the community. But you're not just strangers coming here. You have a connection to the area. You had a grandmother that lived here at the time.
Mhm.
Is that so?
Secret.
That was okay. That was so you had been here before. Or you had not. It
Many moons ago.
Many-
Yeah,
long
many
time
moons.
your recent last stop was from Mancus. Is that
Yes,
Yes.
that's where we've
Mhm.
been for like 27
coming
years.
from there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then this will be your first summer. In
Yes.
It will.
It's first spring,
Yes.
first
First
summer.
spring, first
Been
summer.
really enjoying it so far.
You'll enjoy
Yeah.
the winds.
Yeah.
Those are the next.
I've
Yeah.
been gusted with a few. I've seen them coming from a distance, and it's
The
like,
dust.
prepare!
Like, okay. Here it comes.
That it's
Take
it's-
cover.
It's somewhere special, as they say on the sign. It is somewhere special. Well, we're really happy to have you here. Is there anything else you'd like to share with the public right now, or the viewers, or if anybody would like to call in and has any other comment other than when can we start eating?
Yeah, grab that turquoise thing.
I don't know.
That's good. There you go.
We're sure happy to be here.
There's another thing. It's like I'm not sure what it is. It's
I think
copper.
it looks like it
think.
has grease zerks on each end.
That could be some part of
Oh,
it.
and it's rubbing off. It's very.
Okay, well, I'll let you hold it
You
then.
wanna touch it? My hands are turquoise now.
and so the plan,
Pretty color.
the plan for the bakery is a morning noon sort of thing, or a noon evening, or all day, or you're still in the process of
We
determining.
want to kind of know,
See what the
whatever
community
community
likes.
needs.
you know, yeah. So we'll
you guys-
probably be open a long time.
When does that urge hit you?
Yeah.
So you're
Is
gonna
it early
kind of try
morning,
some different
late
hours and see
afternoon?
what
Tell
see
us.
what works.
What
And
what would
Come on,
work for
Kendra.
you?
all
When
day.
do you want it?
All
All
day?
day.
Oh, okay.
24 hours.
24/7.
24/7?
She wants a key.
Just put a a lockbox where you can pay and take
She's
take
like,
when
I've
you
taken the
need."
kitchen.
There you go.
So, well, I guess we'll find out. We'll find out in hopefully April. So that will be
Yes.
right around the corner.
It is right
Mhm.
around
Which
the
is
corner.
very exciting.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Right there.
So you
Soon.
probably should just get back to work
Yeah,
right now.
we
I
gotta
bet.
get back to work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna be running
Oh
that
my
thing
goodness.
late.
All right. Well,
You're gonna hear
Actually,
beeping
yeah, you
sounds
will hear it
late
in the
into
dark.
the night.
And early in the morning.
I don't live there, so that will be no problem for me.
Yeah, we got the highway going by, so I feel like
Yeah.
nobody gets bothered.
Yeah, when the
by
And
trucks
you-
go by, we have to kind of yell at each other.
And you're planning to develop a website or a Facebook page so that you can share that information as it comes available, and we
Yes.
can
Yeah,
get
we hope
feedback
to.
from the public to find out what the best times are. So
Yes,
that'll be
absolutely.
great. All right.
Mhm.
Well, we really thank you for coming in, and thank you all for watching. It's been a fun Talk Tuesday, and we hope you'll tune in next week for another live edition of Talk Tuesday. This will be rebroadcast nightly at 5:30 before the evening news. That's rebroadcast at 6, so you can watch that. And again,
my.
I'm Kendra Cook, and this is Angela Ott and friends. Thank you for coming. Bye-bye.
Oh man, we disappear before the screen
Yeah,
does.
that was fun.
These are
We just made your entire studio
insulators.
really dirty.
Yeah, we kind of. It's a mess.